Hey guys, and welcome back to more Subnautica. So I figured out you cannot use the pathfinding tool when you're not in the water. So it does say on the tool caves, but they just mean underwater caves. You'll just kind of look at it confused if you try to use it. So, but I did confirm that this has actually, where was it? Oh, I did turn it off. I was playing with some stuff and I turned it off, but this did definitely clip through the ground. So there's not a second teleporter gate, it just clipped through the ground. The way I know for sure that's what happened is because I had placed a beacon here as well. And if you look down, it's also down there. So I'm not sure if it's the ground loads after the items, so the items fall through the ground. Something like that. So there is only the one teleporter, but that's fine. We did some exploring. I think we found 2 tablets from exploring like that, so no huge loss. So anyway, what we're going to be doing here today is building the sea base. So I've been trying different kind of options and different kind of builds out. So I think I have what I kind of like. The only thing was I kept running out of inventory space, so I had to build these lockers to have a little bit more space. So anyway, the other thing is I was thinking about going all the way back there, or all the way back here to get more titanium, but then I explored over here and you can actually find quite a bit of titanium. There's a kelp biome over there that you can use, or was it more over there? Anyway, there is a kelp biome and I just kind of hauled. I did I think like 3 trips to get enough for this, so it was fine. Not the end of the world. The only thing to notice, I wanted to make the majority of my base out of glass, but there's no glass X and T's. But neither of them matter, because if you look at it, the multi-purpose room, scanner room, and moon pool are all not glass anyway. So we're building our base above ground. And that's so we don't have to worry about hull integrity. When you build underwater bases, you have to worry about hull integrity, which is the pressure of the water against your base. Glass significantly lowers your hull integrity, much more than just regular compartments do. To raise hull integrity, you want to use either reinforcements, foundations, and you can build actually foundations on top of your base as well. It does give you points for that. And the other thing is bulkheads. Bulkheads are probably the prettiest. Reinforcements are fine and probably actually a little bit cheaper. But bulkheads look really cool. I think, like, not that their bulkheads cost more, but I think reinforcements provide more hull integrity than bulkheads do. Pretty sure. So anyway, So most of the time we're not going to be using, that's all the glass I had there. Not going to be using a ton, this tunnel, a ton, so. How much is that? 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll grab 1 more glass. I was thinking of making it about 5 out. With glass, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to make it 1 more? I'm just thinking how I want to do it. So yeah, we'll do 5, because then the moon pool will be here. Just we have to have it a little bit deep so our moon pool can actually access. But then if we have our prawn suit, it can maybe hop into there. So this is probably exactly where we want our moon pool. So unless is this going to be 1 too far? No, it should be fine. Okay, because we're building our moon pool underneath this room. I haven't actually done this in practice, but I did a lot of thinking about it, and that's what I decided to do. So I'm not sure if you can actually build the moon pool physically underneath and still have a ladder to it. So we're going to give it a shot. here. I'm not sure if you can use a moon pool in this way. So you might have to go into a moon pool on one of the sides. So it doesn't look like you can do it that way. I'm guessing you probably can't do it. But it's a really cool idea. And if not, we'll just offset it one to the side. So. But I want to try it. And if not, no harm, no foul kind of deal. Okay. Okay. I didn't think so, but I thought it was a cool idea. Because before I only did 2 and I put my multi-room there, but so I'm getting bitten. Those are just biters. We still fine there at the moon pool? I think so. I don't think we need on that other side. So I'm going to put another multi-purpose room. Ouch, you're being an asshole. But directly beneath this one. We don't have aquariums, but... So can you attach the moon pool to that? Is now the $1 million question. The answer looks to be no. You cannot. Which is fine. Again, we can build out a glass. I think there was a little bit more glass there still. So because okay, that's enamel glass. So yeah, I think we're good for glass anyway. Because I think that's all the rooms I wanted to build off. Oops. One moon pool. It's connecting, right? Pretty sure it is. Perfect. So there we go with that. Oh, hopefully it still allows me to put my multi-purpose room on top. Let's see. I might need to quickly destruct this. We'll see. Okay. Okay, good. So normally when you're just swimming around, you can literally put bases because you're underwater. So you can swim up to do stuff. Say we can do it like this. But with multi-purpose roofs, since we're stacking them, we have to do it in a certain fashion, so because I can't reach up there to physically place it. So as long as I can put another multi-purpose room on top of that multi-purpose room, is kind of our goal, if I need to. So that's perfect there. So that's that, that's that. Okay, so we can build. Actually, how much glass do we have? Because I'd like to have a tunnel. I like having kind of glass tunnels, otherwise it's a little bit too short. So hopefully we have enough glass. Okay, yeah, we have tons of glass. Let's grab a bunch of it. We're gonna need this as well. And probably the copper. I think we might have had enough copper, but either way. So let us kind of get our... Where are they? So other exterior, okay. I want to set my solar panels. So you can rotate them with the mouse wheel. Personally, I kind of just usually place them without doing that, but you can. Here, if I was really OCD, I'd spin it like this, which I guess I could. Normally what I do is I just turn around there and place it, but just because we want to be really OCD.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Want 2 solar panels here. So if you look at the solar panel, It's only 29, but it's going up. So we're going to go up to all the way up to 100%. Normally, if you're underwater, you can't get up to 100%, but because we're above ground, we will. That's the other reason we're building above ground, because it uses, you get 200% from solar panels. So, which is awesome. Okay, so that's that. Okay. So, build off here. And we'll build our scanner room. Just because we want our base to look extra cool. So that's all set up. Perfect. So we can put windows in here if we want. I'm going to hold off for the moment on putting windows because I don't know what I'm all going to be putting on the inside. But yeah. So that's wondering, because we kind of already, we don't really need, observatories are more cool if you're underwater than over water, because I'm not really going to get too much advantage out of it. But anyway, the big thing I wanted is the modification vehicle upgrade console, which we're going to put in here. So nothing docked, so once we go over here, can you grab it from underneath? No, okay. Which is fine. I didn't expect to. I just had never tried that. So,
All systems online.
so we'll hop in our Seamoth. Now we,
All systems online.
now we can go up to the moon pool. And for wherever we have docked, we see Seamoth docked, fully charged. And we can see, well, you can use this whether it's here or not, but I just want to show you that it kind of tells you kind of what, and then you can change, you can rename your vehicle, and you can change its color, its interior, give it a stripe, change its name. See, that's the one. So, like, see, I can give it like or yeah. Just thinking if I want to call it my Cyclone Seamoth, because the big thing is when it goes on the beacon now, it says Seamoth. But if we name this one Seamoth Cyclops, oops. Oop, this is I'll just limited number character. Okay. But anyway, I don't. Actually, we can just name it here. Oops. Well, not always the best speller, but I thought that's how it was. Probably not spelled 100%. Cyclops. C. Oh no L. Which makes sense. Not Caliclops. But anyway. So now this one will pop up on your thing as Cyclops. And you can't rename them any other way than the vehicle upgrade panel. So that's cool. So the only thing we're lacking here is we can't get up to that floor. Okay? So we need to put in a ladder. Just fine, we can put in a ladder. So ladders can be middle or any of the sides. So the only big thing you have to consider when placing a ladder is which side you're going to put a door on. If I put a ladder here, I can, but now I can't go through this door. It's like, I don't know why they did it that way. If they put the ladder facing this direction, you could still do it. But you can't have a ladder facing an opposite direction. It always has to be there. So, if you put it's often a good idea to put your ladder in the middle here. because then it's not blocking anything. However, now you can't put a large alien containment in the middle of this room. So this is fine for now, but if I build a tank, I'll probably have to move it. Which then is, if you're going to have to move it later, why don't you just move it now? Kind of thing. But do your own thinking. If you're not planning to have an alien containment there, it's fine. However, I'm not planning to have a door here or like another panel here, so that works fine for me as well. So just want to see, now we get up here and we can get right through, and otherwise we can just run right over it. So it works really good. The only thing I want to show you guys about these, I'll just do an example one. It gets more confusing if you're not stacking multi-rooms, because it doesn't look proper. I'll do a couple of examples here. Actually, fine. I will still be into it. That's kind of cumbersome, but oh, I don't have quartz. Okay, we will have to do this part just because I don't have the quartz. Okay, what we'll do is I'm going to take the hatch off here, just for quick learning. Okay. So that's a regular one. Oh wait. No. Guess that's fine. Okay. Sorry, I'm making this unneededly complex. I was trying to think of how to best kind of show this off. But anyway. This is just hilarity. Oh, now, and I don't have the titanium to build it. Absolute hilarity. Okay. Okay. The glory of building stuff outside of creative mode. If I was showing this to you in creative mode, it'd be super easy. But anyway, so. Okay. Oh shoot, now that one's. Okay. I was thinking we were gonna run out of glass, which is fine. I only need that one for learning purposes. So, okay. There doesn't have to just be quartz in here, is there? Yeah, because I only brought the amount of quartz out that I needed to build this stuff, but it's fine. Okay. Okay. So what we're looking at here is, if you want to build upwards, you have to use how much time do I have to show them? I think no, not really. Alright, probably, yeah, it's fine. I can show it with this one. So if I was a noob, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to place a compartment. Wait, I can't turn it. I can't turn it to face upwards. This confused me when I started playing it. It was really frustrating. You cannot turn it to face upwards. And more so, if I was to place two of these on top of each other, neither can be placed, and neither can you do anything. You can't put it up, you can't do it, so you'd be really confused. I know I was. So unless you know that you have to use the T or the X, you wouldn't know kind of what to do. So all you do is you place it, it does put the fragment on there. But if you're just placing it regularly, you don't see that little connector. See what I mean? So it's very confusing. It's not well explained. You kind of have to know. So that's why I wanted to show you guys this video. Very helpful. So anyway, no, I wanted one below, but so now to connect it, you have to build it's the same thing. You build a ladder. Same thing, glass or the regular, it doesn't affect what you're doing. You can place it here, but we can't place it underneath. So this could confuse a new player as well. Why can't I put my ladder underneath? So if we look here, this is a glass compartment. Regular compartments, you can build the ladder up from moving up, no problem. But glass compartments, you cannot. Say this was a regular compartment, now you can build downwards. So, now if we go there, we can build downwards if we grab our ladder. So just so much to know and to learn about building in this game. It's not well explained, and you never really know. The other thing I will note here for you guys is if you build a compartment with a ladder, now if I go to the outside of that compartment, I cannot decraft either of those compartments. See, I can decraft this compartment, and I can decraft this compartment, and I can even decraft this compartment. But I cannot decraft either of these compartments, nor can I craft this one, because it has a hatch. So remember, you have to take these pieces off. As soon as I take off the piece, that's all in there, like this hatch. Now I can decraft this compartment. So it all kind of affects. Same thing with this moon pool over here as well. I can't decraft this moon pool. And that's simply because it has a vehicle upgrade console in it. And that's the same if you put any kind of things on the walls. So the one other thing I would note for players is wall lockers versus regular lockers. They both exist in the game. So just gonna put some stuff in there. So this is a regular locker. It is bigger in space than a locker is. So if we look, you can store more in a regular locker than. However, my biggest pet peeve of the regular lockers is, although it is bigger, there's nowhere you can label it. I love labeling stuff, and it makes it so easy. Say I want to go and I need 2 gold, 2 lead, and 3 silicone. Okay? These lockers, I can see what's in here. So I go, oh, gold, gold. Okay, silicon, silicon. Okay, like lead. And I know lead's in MISC. So, just the thing is, yes, you would. The reason I have MISC is, I know you can remember what's you put in MISC. The reason is there's not enough space to have everything. Like, I can't have a locker with lead, because if you look, I don't have enough space. Yeah.
Calorie intake immediately.
He's getting mad. But, so the thing you'd have to do, if you're using those lockers, is you have to invest 2 copper in a sign. Interior, no. Just miscellaneous. So you can put a sign above it. I didn't have copper wire, but you can put a sign, and on that sign you can write, this is the locker for, I don't know, copper. But then literally you'd have to look up at the sign. You can't put the sign directly on a locker anywhere. And just because it's, so, where this locker you can write, oh, this is the gold storage. So that's my other big hint. Oh well. And stuff has to be empty for you to decraft it. So. And then my other hint, which is I think pretty much, I'm just worried about my health, but anyway, is if you're building, I don't have it unlocked in this game, but if you're building alien containment, big creatures need 2 stacked alien containments. So if I was going to put a gasopod, or even like a stalker, I would need 2 alien containments stacked onto each other. And then you can put a hatch. Also, if I had another one, I could put a ladder and I could jump down into my tank as well. But anyway, guys, I think we'll call that an episode here. So we'll be back in the next one for more Subnautica. Hope you enjoyed this guide and it was helpful. Thanks, guys. Later.